Big news coming in from the capital this morning. The BJP continues its troubleshooting of the Karnataka crisis. We're being told that the newly appointed BJP President Rajnath Singh met Chief Minister Jagdish Shettar today.
Rajnath Singh is sounding confident that there is no threat to the BJP government in the state. His assurance is coming after an hour-long meeting with the Karnataka Chief Minister Jagdish Shettar in the capital that's just finished a short while ago. While Rajnath termed the visit as a courtesy call, he sounded optimistic that the BJP will complete its tenure. Shettar's meeting was called after the 13 MLAs who resigned last week said that they will be meeting the Speaker with their resignation letters later today. If the Speaker accepts their letters, the BJP strength comes down to 105, which is just 2 seats more than what the opposition has.
I think there is no need to suggest Mr. Jagdish Shettar because he is very intelligent, very sharp, very efficient, very competent Chief Minister.
Sir, more than 20 crisis है post. More than 20 MLAs go to resigning their MLA post.
But I would like to say only that there is no crisis before our Karnataka government.
No crisis, says Rajnath Singh. We are going straight across to Sumit Pandey, who is joining us on the phone line. Sumit, good morning to you. We heard Rajnath Singh fairly optimistic. We've also heard Jagdish Shettar yesterday saying he's ready for a floor test. Where is all this optimism stemming from?
Well, basically, what happens is that even if the MLAs resign, then the total strength of the assembly also comes down, Then the halfway marks, which means also comes down by at least 7 or 8 MLAs. You have 7, 8 independent MLAs. One MLA is already a member in the State Council of Ministers, and it also would also depend on what JDS does with around more than 2 dozen MLAs in the State Assembly. So statistically speaking, Jagdish Shettar government can survive the floor test, and that is something which the Congress also senses. Because after the initial flurry of statements by the state governor Hansraj Bharadwaj, later he had clarified that he's not seeking a trust vote by the state government. But this entire exercise is basically a tussle between Yediyurappa and the Jagdish Shettar government. Because it's the last session of the Karnataka Assembly, the state government would want to present a vote on account or a budget, which is going to be a budget which will be an election budget with lots of SOPs. Probably that's the message which Yediyurappa would want to give at this point in time, that the government is unstable. He's broken away with 13, 15 MLAs from the parent party, and it's basically a fight in the run-up to the next elections for April, where a strong leader of the state of the BJP,
National President, I taken his wishes for Karnataka as a leader of the legislative party, and only general discussion is going.
कर्नाटका में पॉलिटिकल क्राइसिस है, अराउंड 20 MLAs is going to resign. आप क्या समझते हैं कि किस तरह से इस संकट से आप निपटेंगे?
No, up till now, no MLAs resigned. So we have to wait.
Alright, that statement coming out of that meeting that took place between Rajnath Singh and Jagdish Shettar, this meaning the BJP trying to troubleshoot that crisis. The Chief Minister saying that technically the 13 MLAs have still not put in their resignations. Sumit, how are the numbers stacked in the Assembly? Can the BJP government actually afford to be this confident?
Well, I think they can be. They can afford to be confident at this point in time. Because as I was saying earlier, the total strength of the assembly also goes down, which means the halfway mark comes down by 6 or 7 MLAs, and they are independent MLAs. One independent MLA is part of the State Council of Ministers. It all depends on what JDS also does from here onwards. See, basically it's a tussle between Jagdish Shettar and Yediyurappa. Yediyurappa trying to flex his muscles before the next state assembly election, is broken away from the BJP and would want to be seen as a serious contender or a serious politician in the state who still has enough clout to win away a section of the BJP votes. Congress at this point in time would not want to interfere in the state politics, would not want to be seen as somebody which is trying to topple or bring down the government, because the elections are to be held a couple of months from now. It doesn't help them politically, which is why after initial flurry of statements by Hansraj Bharadwaj, we saw that the governor also maintained a line that he's not going to seek a trust vote by the state government on the floor of the House.
Right, in the first week of February, we'll also see a joint session which is to be chaired by HR Bhardwaj. Sumit Pandey, thanks so much for that update. We'll continue tracking that story for you.